We're going to do a taste test. I've never seen these before. I found them at Kroger. They are gluten-free corn dogs. Uncured beef corn dogs. No, trying to read that backwards in the thing. No antibiotics ever. Applegate is the brand. So, it just looks like a regular corn dog. I mean, it's a cornmeal batter, but every place puts flour in their cornmeal, so then it turns it into not gluten-free. So let's give it a try. Cornmeal's good. Hot dog's good. We're also going to try with it. Never heard of this brand, but my roommate bought it. Berman's Spicy Brown Mustard. I like mustard on my corn dogs. I never tried spicy brown mustard on my corn dog. Come on, come out. See what we think. Oops, dropped a piece. Dog's not here. Must be outside. Well, there's a windowsill in one of the bedrooms at the front of the house, and sometimes I'll open that door so he can go in there and watch out front. That's probably where he is. Pretty good. I'm going over to my son's house, and he's gonna fix my car. It's got he thinks it makes this weird noise when I get up to 60 or above miles an hour. And it's up in the upper passenger side. And he looked at it when we were at church, and he thinks it's like the motor mount, there's rubber on it that's all like corroded and falling apart, and he thinks that's what it is, so he's going to change that out and hope that fixes it. And we got this, they had pigs, and I bought some of the pig meat from them a while back, and then my granddaughter told me that they really liked the ribs from the pig, and they'd eaten them all, so I told them I would donate my ribs if they'd smoke them, and I could come over and, hang out with them and have smoked ribs. And then it wasn't very many because, it wasn't that big a pig, I guess. So Albertsons, which is also Tom Thumb, which recently got bought by Kroger, so it's an incestuous little relationship. They had like baby back ribs on sale for $2.77 a pound. So I've got a couple of what do you call them, racks, couple racks of those. And I'm going to take those over first thing in the morning so he can smoke them. And then I have a leadership conference thing at church I got to go to Saturday till noon, and then I'll go over and have him work on my car. I don't know, though. It's so freaking hot. I don't really want him dying out there working on my car because it was 111 today. It's supposed to be 109 tomorrow, so it's just brutal. He'll probably put it in the garage and put a fan on or something, I'm guessing is what he'll do. But anyway, I also made, my grandson asked me to make, I'll go get one and show it to you. If the ones are gluten-free. Yummy, yummy. What they are is the ones I made for the family. I made some more for myself, but you buy a box of like just regular old saltines, and you take a cup of oil, a package of the dry Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing mix, dump that in there, and then you look for buffalo seasoning and you use it's a package too, like a gravy pack or whatever, one of those little envelopey things. And you use a half of pack of that and a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, and you mix all that up. And then I get a big old bowl and I put 2 sleeves of crackers at a time in, pour half of the goo, the flavored oil, and then toss the crackers in it gently so they don't break. And then I put them in a Ziploc bag, and then I do the other 2 with the other half of the seasoning. And you gotta let them sit for a few hours so the oil and flavoring and stuff absorb. Otherwise, it's just greasy tasting. So I made those to take over too, because my grandson asked me to, and I'm like, why not? So I'm taking those. Well, he used to not like hot stuff. I guess he's changed his taste buds as he's gotten older. So anyway, you should try making those sometime. They're pretty yummy. So it's 1 package of dry Hidden Valley Ranch dressing mix, half a package of buffalo seasoning, tablespoon of cayenne pepper mixed in a cup of oil, and then 4 sleeves of just regular old saltines. That's all it is. And you don't have to bake them or nothing. You just toss them in the stuff and throw them in a bag and let them sit for a few hours, and they're yummy, yummy. So that's it. I like this. I would buy these again. I'll have to go to Kroger to get them, because I don't usually shop at Kroger because they're kind of pricey. But I also found, and I'd never seen it before either, and I should have done a taste test on it too and forgot. It's a gluten-free chicken pot pie. So that was good. And I had yesterday, I got them all at Kroger. Yesterday I had gluten-free chicken egg rolls. No, these were veggie egg rolls. But we're doing this Getting Closer to God special series at church, and we're all fasting this whole week from something, some way or another. And because fasting is not that hard for me, because I've had pancreatitis lots of times, and you can't eat with pancreatitis, so I figured I needed to go hardcore. So this whole week, I've been not eating from 7 a.m., but I don't really eat before that either, because I don't get up in time. So 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and then I don't really eat after midnight. So basically, I'm not eating from midnight to 7 p.m. And the whole purpose of fasting is when you start getting hungry, it's a trigger to remind you to, sit down and talk to God or pray. Well, praying is talking to God, but you know what I mean. Pray or read your Bible or whatever, so your hunger pains are kind of your trigger to settle down and get a little closer to God. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. I did Monday through Friday with basically midnight to 7. But tomorrow we're going to have dinner with the ribs. I'm going to take over and stuff about 5:30. So I'm going to lose an hour and a half of my fasting. But I did set 5 full days, and the 6th day 90% of it, so I'm not worried about it. I think God would forgive me not fasting the last 90 minutes of my fast. So that's it for now. I only need, I think it's 6 more people to get to the 750 mark, so I'm going to do a giveaway when I get there. I've gotten quite a few, for like 5 or 6 the last week or 2, and I think it's because I've been uploading shorts of Kit. I don't think it has anything to do with me. They're there to watch Kit, not me. Alrighty, I love y'all, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon.